Hey, saw the question you tagged me in the WhatsApp group and thought I would answer it here. It's just a little bit easier to talk through it versus just typing the answer. It's also a very common challenge, problem, objection that providers get stuck on. So I thought this might be a great way to help more than just your question. So just because we can provide a solution to somebody's problem, for example, the cellulite recommendation you made of 20 sessions for their thighs, just because you can solve it doesn't necessarily, or help it, doesn't necessarily mean that they want it or willing to invest. I actually think your recommendation was good. Based on the level of cellulite that you showed in your photos, recommending the 24 treatments was appropriate. She actually doesn't need a smaller recommendation, which is what she was challenging you to decrease your recommendation on. She needs a bigger reason to solve the problem. Her response isn't actually about the fact that it costs too much. $6,000 or such is what you're recommending. It's a value she places on changing her current situation. So when somebody says, oh, this is too expensive, they're often saying one of three things. I don't feel the pain enough. They don't actually think it's enough problem for them to get that problem resolved. I don't believe the result of the improvement is worth the investment. And the one that's actually underlining is, I don't believe I'm worth this investment. Your pricing is not actually the issue. For someone with that level of cellulite, it is a really good recommendation, and it does help so many people feel better in their own skin. The opportunity with your conversation and the consultation is increasing the value of the transformation during your conversation. The only way to do that is by fully understanding their baseline, them understanding. It's not what they physically see with your eyes or their eyes, but what they're willing to live with every day. What are they avoiding? What are they avoiding? How long has this bothered them? How long has it affected their confidence, their clothing choices, relationship, quality of life, all of the things that they're struggling with because of the way they feel when they look in the mirror. When prospects realize the true cost of staying where they currently are, they acknowledge those things, the solution becomes like a no-brainer, obvious. But if they're still willing to compensate by, I don't know, whatever they said, avoiding shorts, they're hiding their body, they're hiding behind their children in photos, they're accepting that this is just the way they're going to look, and they just are willing to have all these like coping mechanisms, and it's not painful enough to change, you can't change that for them. Your role in the consultation is not to just help them, but it's for them to recognize the true cost of staying and for them to acknowledge that they want help. Do not recommend lowering your solution value, because that's not going to get them where they really need to go. Help people decide that they're worth the investment by acknowledging how frustrated they have been. All right, I hope that's helpful. Thank you for bringing this question to me.